everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bunch of beauty cosmetics items to try out for you guys. This will be a first impressions video. Guys, please understand the difference between first impression video and a review video. This is not in any way a full-on 100% review video, but this is more like first time trying it out, first time feeling it, to see how I feel and to have a look at the products, just to touch it, to feel it, and to see what it feels like on my skin basically. BT Cosmetics has been really kind to send me a bunch of items. This is not a paid post. I am not paid to do this video. They just kindly, generously sent me a bunch of items from their new skincare line, the range that is called the Cica skincare line. I'll explain to you a little bit about Chica in a bit, but I'm just going to show you what are the items that they have sent me. Write me a note. Pretty cute. Hope you enjoy the products we've sent with lots of support and love and appreciation. VT Cosmetics. I have 4 items in this box. This one is the Cica X Halon. This is Cica Mild Cleansing Water. Problem is I do not have any instructions here. Everything is in Korean behind except for the ingredients list, but I run through the ingredients list here. It seems pretty okay. Like, I don't really have anything that I know of that will react to my skin badly. Next up, we have the Cica Daily Soothing Mask. I love this packaging actually. I've opened this up just to have a look what stuff that they have for me so that I can kind of plan this video. And this is pretty cool. It's like in a box, and then you take it out, and I think the mask is like a sheet mask kind of thing, and then you just pull it out or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but we will figure it out when we actually get into this. All right. And then they have the Cica Cream, and they also have the Cica Sleeping Mask. With all this Cica skincare, you can see that the logo has like a tiger on it. If you're just interested in looking at the products itself, how it looks like, and the first impression, basically just skip this part of the video. I will try to put a timestamp down below. But right now, I'm just going to give you like a rough idea of what Cica is, because I believe some of you would be interested to know. I mean, if it was me, I would be interested to know like what Cica ingredients is all about. So Cica specifically, that is pretty much like a herb. It's like an Asian kind of herb. Apparently in the forest, the tigers use these Cica leaves as like a healing property, a leaf that they can use to kind of heal their wounds basically. Like if they're injured or whatever, they will look for this particular leaf to help them to soothe their wounds and also to kind of heal better and heal faster. Apparently people caught up to that and they did some research on it, and it has been found that Cica herb is known to be really anti-inflammatory properties and also antioxidants, and also it's supposedly very moisturizing, and it's also antibacterial. So that's why the tigers are smart enough to use it as like a wound healing sort of leaf or herb, whatever that you want to call it. Once people find out that Cica herbs has such great properties in them, they decided to kind of reformulate it a little bit, make it a little bit safer to use for human and for our skin basically. And that's where VT Cosmetics has actually created their own blend of Cica, and I think it's patented. It looks here like it is patented, and it's called the Cica Liao and also Cica Halun. Cica Liao is a specific blend that's made specifically for VT Cosmetics, and you can take a look here what is the blend all about. I actually saw it on their website, and you can just kind of do your own research about that. That's pretty much it for like a rundown of what Cica is, and I think it's like a really new ingredient in the skincare world. I feel like not many people have started talking about it. I personally, this is my first time hearing about it when they first telling me that, oh, they have this new skincare line. That's why I kind of do a little bit of research just to find out a little bit more about it. So I hope that I'm not sensitive to this. I think I should be okay looking at the ingredients list behind, but they do have fragrance in them. It's not a bad thing to have fragrance in there, but it's just that some people are very, very sensitive towards fragrances. So if you are sensitive towards fragrances, you might want to skip this. First up, of course, we're going to try out the Cica Mild Cleansing Water. As you guys know, maybe you guys don't know, if it's your first time here, hello, I'm JQ, welcome to the channel. But I generally don't wash my face in the morning because I just feel like I don't need to, specifically if I'm working from home. My skin is a little bit too dry to constantly need to wash day and night, unless particularly that morning I feel like my skin needs to be washed off a little bit, it feels a little bit dirty or it feels a little bit too oily, then yeah, I'll probably wash my face. But generally I don't really wash my face twice or 3 times a day. Usually it's just once a day. Don't think my skin need that much of washing because it's already dry AF right now. So can you imagine if I wash my face so often? I'm gonna be a prune by the end of this month, okay, not even this year, okay? If I really feel like I need a little bit of cleansing, like need to remove that layer of dirt or dust that has pretty much fall on my face while I sleep, then I would use like a cleansing water. Usually I like to use the either Hada Labo one. That's also even a little bit too much. I like to use probably like a beauty water kind of thing, like this one, Sun & Park. I like to use these kind of beauty water that has somewhat of like a moisturizing properties in them as well. This is 500 ml. I think it's a really good size for a cleansing water. Most cleansing water is pretty much sized like this. When it comes to like cleansing-ish my face in the morning, I will use a cotton pad because I want to remove that dirt on the surface layer of my face. Wait. Okay, there's aluminium foil in there. I like this scent. I like this cleansing water scent. It's very similar to my Sun & Park beauty water scent. It has a little bit of that citrusy scent to it, like orangey, citrusy type of scent. Energize my mood. It will make me feel a little bit brighter. It has that very regular cleansing water texture, very watery. It has some sort of like flowers in here. It has spearmint in here. Definitely very, very refreshing. Just like most cleansing water, it's meant to be refreshing. It's a very nice pick-me-up in the morning time if you just want to easily clean your face without needing to use actual tap water. And also it will help to bring back some moisture into your face rather than just stripping off whatever nasty gunk that's on your face. If you have full-on makeup during the nighttime, you can use this as well, but you do have to do like a double cleanse kind of method where you use a cleansing water already and then you should actually wash your face with an actual cleansing cream or something like that, because you need a double cleanse if you have makeup on your skin. Because cleansing water itself, I personally don't think that it's good enough unless you really have water shortages or you don't have water to use during that particular day. Then yeah, then it's fine to just use cleansing water. Probably you have to do it multiple times just to really ensure you get all your makeup off. It's just that I feel like cleansing water itself doesn't really remove makeup too well unless you go in over and over and over and over again, okay? Just by using the cleansing water itself, it already kind of lifts that sort of really nice glow on my skin and really nice like dewy looking skin. So the next item that I'm going to try is the Cica Daily Soothing Mask. As I mentioned earlier on, this is one of the products that I'm super curious about because of how this is being packaged. So this is how it looks like from the inside, and I love the fact that they give me a place to put this freaking having a place to store the thongs, because I've always complained about jar masks. They always give like a spatula, but there's nowhere for me to kind of put or keep the spatula, and that frustrates me. It's so like neat and smart, and I will not lose it for sure. Okay, we're gonna open this up. I'm supposed to pull out the whole thing, okay, and this is how it looks like, the mask. Pull out a mask sheet. I feel like the scent in all these products is gonna smell pretty much the same. So it's super thin, the mask sheet. It sticks on the skin pretty easily as well because of how thin the mask is. You can just walk around and do some housework or even reading or whatever. You can sit upright and this thing will not fall off. I think the mask sheet might be a little bit small. Like for my face, it just fit slightly okay. But around the nose here, it doesn't feel like it covers the entire nose basically, but the moment I try to pull it down to cover the entire nose, my forehead doesn't completely cover my forehead. That's just probably one thing to be aware about. Usually mask sheets, I like to make sure that my nose down here gets some love as well, but this one doesn't seem like it's allowing it at all. I'm just gonna leave this for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, so I believe it has already been 10 to 15 minutes, and this one box like this, it comes with 30 pieces of mask sheet like this. It doesn't feel like it stings my skin or anything. It doesn't feel any sort of irritation. I don't feel like my skin is reacting badly towards this product. I feel like my skin is quite liking it actually. For me, I'm not gonna wait until it dries more. I'm just gonna take it off. This is probably like a quick mask sheet in the morning before get ready. Usually this type of mask, you don't put it on for too long. Usually you just put it on for 10 minutes just so that you can prep your skin before you actually put on makeup and stuff like that. Just to give extra moisture for your face. Feels nice. I really actually do enjoy this mask sheet, although it is a little bit of a smaller cut, I feel. Overall, the juice wise, the essence wise, it's actually quite nice, and I really do enjoy the essence. With all the excess juice, if you feel like you don't want to waste the wetness of the mask still, you can always just rub it on your hands, on your neck, or on your leg, or whatever it is. It's up to you, okay? Let's move on to the next one, which is the Cica X Care Cica Cream, and supposedly this only have the Cica Liao sort of blend in here. Again, the ingredients are pretty okay. Oh, but this has dimethicone in there. I'm okay with silicones in general. I'm okay with dimethicone specifically, but there's this other type of silicone that I cannot use. I forgot what's the name of it. I'll just put it up here. And this seems pretty good. It has ceramide in there. Ceramide is a really good moisturizing ingredient. Ooh, oh yes. I love this type of packaging. Aluminium style of tube. Feels a little bit vintagey just because it's in this type of aluminium style of tube. I just think it's just prettier and more aesthetically pleasing, okay? Whoa. The only downside of this kind of packaging is that they don't know how to stop leaking out. Basically, if you put it upside down, it will follow gravity lah, basically. Once you actually take some out, just quickly close back with the cap, alright? It has a little bit of that clear, sort of creamy gel texture. Not so much of a cream, yeah. It does have that a little bit of that antiseptic sort of smell. I like that scent though, because I love Dettol scent. So I mean, if you hate those kind of like very clinical kind of scent, then you probably not like this. So I'm just gonna do the usual, rubbing in between my palms, okay? You can see it's a little bit wet, and applying it on my face. Ooh, I usually don't like gel consistency kind of products specifically for my moisturizers because I feel like they do not do much for my skin. But this though, this feels really good. I think if I use it alone as like just a moisturizer, if I don't feel like applying anything else for that, it could work as well. Wow, this is very, very nice. I feel like it looks heavy, like it has quite a bit of shine and dew on the face and moisture on the face, but I feel like this is lighter, very, very much lighter. Even after I kind of, you know, use the 3 products on my face, it feels like it's so much lighter than the Nivea cream that I've tried on previously. Okay, you can check out my previous video. I don't feel like super heavy. I don't feel like it's clogging up my skin or anything. Very, very interesting. It feels good. Like even on my hands is really enjoying it during specifically this time where we need to use hand sanitizers a lot. So I have one last item here, but I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna come back again later tonight to try out this Cica Sleeping Mask. I'm very curious about this because this looks like it has sachets sort of product in there, and I don't know how to use it, so I'm gonna do a little bit of research of this before I actually try it out for you guys. I've just showered and I am getting ready to go to bed right now. I've already washed my face, but even after washing my face, I use like a very gentle sort of like scrub. I feel like my skin is really moisturized since using the these products in the afternoon. My skin felt good throughout the day. Like I don't feel it's too heavy. I feel it was lightweight. I think for some people who are not dry skin, you might think that it's a little bit too much for the weather in Malaysia, especially during the super hot weather time. Then you might want to avoid maybe the mask during the daytime, or you might just want to use only a little bit of that Cica cream that I've used earlier on, because I think earlier on I've used quite a bit of Cica cream. Usually for this kind of like videos or for YouTube, I always pour more. I always squeeze out more than I need because one, it's better for you guys to, you know, have a look at how the product looks like in general, and also kind of see the texture and stuff like that. It's just easier for you guys to kind of gauge. So after doing some research of this Cica Sleeping Mask, I literally just googled Cica Sleeping Mask, and guess what came out? Laneige Cica Sleeping Mask came out. I was like, what the heck? Laneige came out with freaking Cica products as well. And then I had to be very specific. VT Cosmetics Cica Sleeping Mask. It's not your regular mask in a pot. I realized that it's actually in sachet form and I thought it was going to be powder, but it's actually not. It's sleeping mask. It's like the liquid sleeping mask is actually in the pouch itself. Let's just see how much can we get from one sachet. Per sachet is about 4 ml or 0.13 fluid ounces, but this is how much it is in this pouch, okay? And I'm sure there's some residue left inside here, but this is quite a lot, to be honest. This is where it starts to concern me, because as much as I think, ooh, that's quite nice. Smells very similar to all the other Cica products. I washed my face. I didn't use any other skincare on my face. I am literally just gonna apply this, only this on my face, and I want to see how it is the next day. I want to see how I feel the next day. This is actually quite a lot of cream, I have to say. Like, this is one of the concerns that I have when it comes to like sachet. Usually when you talk about sachet products, it's usually more of like, you know, you think about, oh, it's a sample product for you to just try it out for 1-2 times. Like you can see, I've only used pretty much half of the product here, and I can already completely apply a pretty generous amount, a pretty generous layer on my face. You can tell it looks super crazy shiny right now. That's because it's I wouldn't say super thick, but it's quite thick. Like generally you wouldn't put a moisturizer like this. So this is what I'm trying to say. My concern with sachet products is that as much as it's amazing travel companion, I love traveling with this, I just feel like it's quite a waste. I don't like to, you know, squeeze out half of it and then kind of tie them up. Probably not the most hygienic, I feel, especially for people with small face like me. A lot of times sample sizes also, one sachet, I usually will be able to get about like 2 or 3 uses out of it. Enough ranting, that rant aside, I will have to say this feels very close to a lot like all the other sleeping masks that I've used before. It's that very jelly-like texture, and I think if you have used like Laneige sleeping mask, it is very close in consistency as the Laneige original sleeping mask. All the other Cica products doesn't have lavender oil. This one has lavender oil in it. It helps you to relax your body and calms your mind a little bit, just so that you'll be able to sleep better. And I do think it's a lot, but I mean, sleeping masks, you're meant to put a generous layer on the face. It gets very too overly moisturizing, but that's very normal when it comes to sleeping masks because that's how it is supposed to be like. But overall, my thoughts on this Cica Skincare by VT Cosmetics, I have to say that I'm thoroughly impressed by this. I really enjoy it. I will give you like a cut-in of me telling you maybe like how I feel the next day after waking up with this kind of face. Okay, I woke up like this. I haven't put on anything on my face yet. I've not washed my face also. Again, I don't really wash my face in the morning time. I think it looks pretty good. Like, again, some of this part, it's somewhat reducing the redness. It doesn't look too bad. It still has that amazing, wonderful glow on my face. Yeah, it looks like I've been taking care of my skin very well for the last month or so. I really do enjoy the skincare line. They are really good products for people with dry skin, like people with severe dry skin and dry skin overall. And if you are like more of a normal dry skin as well, you can use this, but just use a tad bit less than people like me, okay? That's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!